Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are a first-time viewer, then welcome. Go ahead and click the subscribe button at the bottom of your screen. If you're a returning viewer, then hey, how's it going? If you haven't subscribed yet, please go do that and then we can continue to hang out. So let's get basic. This is episode 2. We are talking about makeup brushes today. In anything that you do, you need the right tools to succeed. Makeup is no different. You need the right tools, you need the knowledge of how to use the tools. So that's what I'm here for today. I'm going to give you the basics in makeup brushes. You do not have to go out and buy a really expensive case of 75 makeup brushes to have a good makeup look. No, you only need a few certain ones to really make your makeup flawless. So I can also link some makeup brushes down below that I think have all the necessary brushes that you might need. So I'll help you out with that too. If you're in the market for some new brushes, I can definitely help you out. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to teach you about some makeup brushes, and I love makeup brushes. Not all of mine are clean, so forgive me, but normally they're clean. So let's start with eye brushes. These bad boys are blending brushes. They are bigger blending brushes. I have so many of them because I want to show you different sizes, shapes, but this is basically what you're looking for. The purpose of a larger blending brush is to use higher up on your eye to define your crease where you can be a little bit more messy. They get rid of all the harsh lines and they are really, really great, really useful to have. You need these if you want to define your crease. You really, really do. So bigger blending brushes, let's just pick this one, for higher up in your crease. Now, as you get lower, you are going to need these bad boys. These are smaller blending brushes. Now, the lower you get on your eye, the smaller your brush needs to get. So this one, you need to use to really define that crease even further. You use this one to apply a color darker than what you applied earlier with your larger brush. I will get way more into this when I do my eyeshadow video, but I'm just giving you the basics right now. So this would be used right here, boom, 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 some detail. These are really great ones for that. These ones are from Luxie, and of course they're gold and beautiful, and I love them, so win. Now, as you get lower onto your eye, these are pencil brushes. They are really important as well. As you can see, these ones I used today. These ones are very important for the really detailed work. Like as I applied and did the cut crease today, these ones are the ones I use to really add dimension to my eye. So, larger blending brush, smaller blending brush, and pencil brush. If you really just need basic eye brushes, get these ones because these ones will work really great for you. So, those ones aside, next you need a flat brush. These ones are incredibly useful for defining your eyebrows. So when you do your eyebrows, I'll show you this again in my eyebrow video, my eyeshadow video, but just bear with me right now. You define your eyebrows with some concealer. This is what you will use. Also, as I did today, I did a cut crease. To cut this crease, I needed this brush. I would not have been able to do it without it. Also, when you're just putting shimmer or a different color on your eyelid, this is what you use. For this section of your eye, you need a flat brush. Deal? Got it? Perfect. Some other brushes that are really important for the eyes. Eyeliner brush. This is the only brush I can get a good eyeliner with. Some people can with a brush say shaped this way. I cannot. I mostly use these brushes for eyebrows, but I'll get to that. So eyeliner. Definitely need one of these for if you're using a gel liner. If you use a pencil or a felt tip one, then this isn't really needed, but I like to have it because I like to use gel liner. So this is what I use. This is a flat brush. This is what I use for underneath here. And I also use it to define my eyebrows as well. And just another side note, you can also use your pencil brush for underneath the eye as well. Or a smaller blending brush. So multi-use here, it's excellent. This is an eyebrow brush. I will get more into it in my eyebrow video coming soon. It's got one end, boom, boom, boom. Spoolie on the other end, you need a spoolie. If it's not on the end of your eyebrow brush, then you just need a spoolie on its own because it's really important for doing your brows. So boom, 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 boom. Eyebrow brush, okay? All right, Eye brushes aside, now moving on to the face. I'm sure you've seen this before. Looks like an egg. It is a beauty sponge, beauty blender, whatever you want to call it. Now make sure when you are using this, you are using it wet. Spray it with setting spray, run it under the tap, squeeze out excess water. You do not want to use it dry because you will not get a good result. You always use them wet. They're used to do foundation, they're used to do concealer, they're used for powder to do baking. You can use it for basically anything. It's a really great tool to have and definitely a must-have. So when I do my foundation, lots of people use this. I prefer to use a brush, to be honest. As you can see, this one's dirty. Used it today. I'm gonna have to go wash it later. But this is what I use. A lot of people, I get the complaint that when they use a brush to do their foundation, it ends up really streaky. Well, it's because I don't think you're using the right technique. When you use a brush to put on your foundation, you really need to, I always put the foundation right on the brush, I dot it all over my face, and then I take the brush and I do circular motions and I really, really work it into the skin. If you're just gonna go like this, then yeah, it's gonna be really streaky if you're just literally like spreading it across your face. But no, circular motions really works it into the skin and really helps. But if you still find it streaky after using this, grab this bad boy, make sure it's wet again, and then dab, 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 blend, 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 get off any excess streaks, and it'll look flawless. Now, some people use this for concealer. I do not. Sometimes I do, but I have been using this. As you can tell, it is also very, very dirty. I used it today. I really like this brush. This is a crown brush, as well as this one. This one's also a crown brush. They came together. I use this one for my concealer because it's really good when you have a breakout, because you can really work your concealer into the skin. It's really good for under the eyes. Like I can really like get in there and get it blended. I really like the way that my concealer blends out with this brush, so I've been using it. I do use a beauty blender sometimes, but I mostly just go with this. So both are really good to have for concealer. Now for setting my face, I use this one. This one's also a crown brush. This is a trio, it came together. If I'm setting my face, setting my under eyes, this is what I use. Translucent powder, boom, 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 boom. My face is set. It's perfect, it's great. When I'm baking, I'll use it to wipe it away. Good brush to have. Now, when I'm doing bronzer, if you want an all over bronze, you're not really digging the contour look, then that's all right. Get yourself a big dude like this. This is from Morphe, this one is from Moda Pro. So these ones are really good for doing that all over kind of bronzy look. Bronze around there, just do it all over, blah, blah, blah. But I also use them for at the end of my face makeup application. I like to go over my contour, my blush and everything and just do a nice blend. I can't stop my makeup unless I've done an all over kind of, just a brush, a blend, to just get it all nicely in there together. So this is what these can be used for. I do my contour with are these guys. Obviously this one has a nice curve, so it fits really nicely on your, just below your cheekbone, and it gives you a really nice contour, really nice shape. This one is from Morphe as well. This one is from Luxie, and I use this one today. I really like the shape of this one, and it fits really nice. It's nice and small, and it applies the product beautifully. So this is a really good one for contour as well. For blush, I'm also using a Luxie brush. I really like this one. It applies it where I need it to go. It's not too big, not too small. It's great. It's a good size, nice and fluffy. Now for my highlight, I am using this fan brush. Highlight, highlight, highlight. Some people don't like it. I am a fan of the fan brush. See what I did there? Yeah, this one's a really good one. You need a highlight, you need a fan brush. You can also use something, say like this, to highlight if you really want to, or else you can get one of your smaller fluffy brushes and do your highlight with that as well. If you want to be a little more detailed with where you put the highlight, then you can definitely do that. Now this is another one that I like to use. This one I actually use for my face primer. A lot of people just put it on with their hands. I don't really like to touch my face as much as possible. So for primer, this is a really good one. It gets the product where I need it to be, applies it evenly, so I love it. So another big thing, a really important thing, is to clean your makeup brushes. You can't use dirty makeup brushes. Your skin's gonna go crazy. Trust me, I know. So you really need to know how to clean them. So your best friend is going to be dish soap. Believe it or not, dish soap is the key to clean makeup brushes. I will put some Dawn dish soap in my hand under a running faucet. I use lukewarm water. I don't think it matters what kind of water you use. That's what I use. So boom, 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 boom. Rinse, 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 boom, boom, rinse. Squeeze out the excess water. When it looks clean, rub it on a towel, lay it down to dry. Another thing to spot clean, this is Makeup Brush Cleaner. It's by Bodyography Pro. So this is a good one. Say use my brush today for my contour and I'm going to use it again tomorrow. Well, I don't want to use a dirty one, so spray, spray, spray. Rub it on a towel till it looks clean. Spray, let it dry. I'm going to use it again tomorrow. Also, when your makeup brushes are laying down flat to dry, I like to spray 70% rubbing alcohol over just to remove any bacteria. That's how I use it. That's what I like to do to clean them all and to make sure that they're bacteria free. Now to clean your beauty blender, it's a little bit of a different process. Not too much. Same thing, dish soap. I put it literally all over. I coat this thing in dish soap and I just squeeze, and you'll see all the foundation and concealer will come out of it like crazy under the running water. And then when it looks clean, it's really hard with this one because it's black, but I've got some other multicolored ones and it takes a long time to get them clean sometimes. So squeeze it till it looks clean, make sure all the soap's out of it, squeeze it till it's got no more excess water in it, and let it dry. And also spray that with alcohol, or you can use some of this makeup brush cleaner to spray over them as well. So that's basically what I have for my brush video. I hope it was informative, and if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to DM me, to message me, to comment, anything. I would love to answer any questions, and if you need advice on what brushes to get, I will try and link some down below, but you can also message me as well. So that's it. Episode 2 is over. Episode 3 is coming at you next week, and we are getting into the makeup. No more skincare, no more brushes. The makeup application process is beginning next week. So tune in, and if you have not subscribed, do that now. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will place my name here somewhere. I don't know where. And I'll also put it in the description box. So I love to post lots of makeup pictures, and I also like to do reviews on there. So make sure you are following me on there too. So anyway, that was episode 2. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.